Good afternoon. After skipping a couple of days because of various things, I usually don't stream on a Wednesday, but I had the itch, and here we are. Nope, that's not it. This might be it. And if it's not, we'll get out and find the right one. Yeah, this is it. Okay, good deal. See where we're at. Almost 22% into lakes and liquid water. We don't have much power. Let's see what we have. We can build that if we got the stuff. I haven't built. Well, let's see. I got enough of those. That's a 250% seed. Been so long since I've played, I forgot what button I was pushing. Hold it. I need more than that. So, I need 5 more of those. Come on. Good grief. For somebody who's got 400 odd hours in the game, I keep pressing the wrong flipping button. I've been playing too much Minecraft. I'm trying to right click everything. That's alright though. We'll get back in the swing of things. Okay, there's that. Got a couple of 200s. I got a 250 and I got a 300. Okie dokie. I have been watching other people and I know where some things are at in this. Oh, that might be a good one. Oh, now let's look here. 2 more water bottles. I thought I needed 3 super alloy. I only need 1. Okie doke. I can get that way I won't be without water. I am just having trouble. Honestly, been playing too much Minecraft. Let's do that. take that with me. I need an explosive powder. And I don't have that built and haven't found one yet. Well, Foot, this is no good. All right. I have been looking at some things, and I found out that this, hey, that's a pretty good seed there. Don't want that, do want that, do want that. We'll take these just because. Can I build the biodome yet? Well, I've already got the biodome built, biolab. Let's see when that's going to pop up. That's 865 for biomass. Well, I've only got one of these. That's putting out 400% worth. That's putting out 300% worth. Let's take that back and throw that there, and that's using 7.2 ppq. Oh, heck. I can see that I need to build some more T3s. Silicone and aluminum. Well, first things first, let's go put dolomite back in here. Alrighty then. How did those two get built if it won't allow me to build more of these unless I'm outside? Let's just undo all of that and stand up the better ones. How do you do that? I don't get it. I better go get up. I'm a little surprised that nobody has shown up, but that's also okay. Oh. much does that use? 725. So if I throw another one down there, we'll deal with making more power as we get the chance. Oops. I gotta find a silicone and an aluminum. What I need to do is go find stuff to make another larger tier nuclear reactor. But right at this moment, I'm gonna have to get foods. Let me see, what does that take? Aluminum and silicone. Gosh, it's just been that kind of day. Hey, there's Digger Payne. Good afternoon, Digger. How are you, sir? I didn't see anybody else streaming, and I hadn't streamed in 2 days, and decided to step up to the plate. If I was any better, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. We've actually had a pretty big day today. Went to acupuncture and, you know, a few other things. I think tomorrow we're going to go get the dog an appointment so he can get his heartworm pills this next go round. Where to put? Might as well put it there. Might as well put that there. And now I need to go. I've got water, I've got food, and I need an explosive powder. You ever have a headache so bad that you wanted an explosive powder? Or was that a BC powder? Who knows? You probably know what a BC powder is. Water and oxygen. Let's do that. Ah, yes, pincushion day. Yes. I gotta say, I started going to this gentleman. It was almost 2 years ago, and I was scared to death about going, just unreasonably scared. And man, he's done me so much good, it ain't funny. Much, much better than I thought it would be. I have to say, I'm not crazy about him working on my lower back. Even though I have a good bit of arthritis in that, I seem to have a good handle on what triggers it. Yeah, BC powder, boy, that's a blast from the past. I saw my grandmother actually unroll one of those one day and still have the powder inside of and just down that thing, put it on her tongue, and then throw a shot of water down after it. I almost died. It was like, yeah. I used to swear by my chiropractor, and I got to say, once I got old and got stiff, going to the chiropractor really, I just couldn't see myself doing it anymore. This is like chiropractor on steroids. If you can stand being stuck by needles, it's actually a good thing. That is something else I need, is the BioLab. Bad. Need that, need that, need that. And if I could, I know how I could get explosive powder. I could deconstruct one of those. Yeah, and finding a good chiropractor, buddy, once you find one, they're worth their weight in gold. But yeah, like I said, once I got in my 60s and I got down in my back worse than it was and started going to acupuncture, this guy has been great. I had a chance to get the VA to pay for it, and I just went, nope. Me and this guy have a relationship, and the funny part, he's a VA provider, and they wouldn't say they would pay for it. So I said, no, I'll pay out of my own pocket. I like this guy's bedside manner so well. Really nice person. Yeah, now I have to admit, that ain't an easy thing to deal with. There are times, especially when he was working on my lower back, that it was just like, wow, okay, I gotta go find something. Ah, there's oxygen. It plays with my mind a little bit. I actually set out one time for 6 months, and I got down in my back so bad I almost couldn't move, and went back. And he fixed me right back up. And since then, I haven't missed a week. I might go, for 2 weeks. And usually the month of December I take off because, I want to make sure the family and everybody, we all have our ducks in a row. But, yeah, other than that, I have been weekly for at least a year. And, yeah, he's been good as gold to me. Yeah, BC powder, and that's a blast from the past. That's for sure. All right, I've got to find some explosive powder. I don't want to deconstruct those explosives because I can do other things with those. Okay, somewhere back in here, there is, well, I can use that, and I'm not going to say no, but that's not what I need. It tain't what I need. I'm going to ask a question. Is it hard being a stuntman? And I know you talking about going to your chiropractor. I've often wondered whether or not it would be decent to do voiceover work because I have a southern voice and I know it for as much as I tried to get away from it. Okay, there's a dang door around here somewhere. I think that would almost be interesting. Okay. I've been down through here. I think I'm going to get that piece of zeolite because I haven't seen any other pieces around here. I don't really need any of that. Yeah, acupuncture's a case of mind over matter. You don't mind, it don't matter, but I have enjoyed mine. And mine is mainly from the fact that I've got chronic arthritis in my left shoulder and my shoulder gets so balled up that I get migraines and all kinds of stuff. And the VA says, yeah, I can imagine it's extremely difficult to get into. Yeah, the VA says, well, we think this might have been caused by your military service, but you've got no concrete proof in your medical records. You know, gee, thanks. At least they're treating me. It's not costing me anything, but makes me unhappy because I'm perilously close to being 90% disabled and just don't have anything else to throw a little more on the pile. So, fun times. Looks like I am going to have to do what I don't want to do, and that is make a micro deconstruction chip and two micro deconstruction chips and 3 super alloys. Silicone and magnesium. Where do I want to put that? That right there might be the thing. The place. By the way, Digger, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I didn't even announce that I was doing this, just said I'm going to do it. The VA does need an overhaul, but I can't gripe. They sent me through college, and they've done everything I've ever needed. Now, getting them to get you what you need can be like pulling hen's teeth. I'm just at the point that I haven't I haven't really maxed out. They just have no proof. The PAC Act helped me a bit, but it didn't help me enough. If I had 10 more percent residual, I'd be rated at 90%. So and that's the only thing that keeps me from 90%. Oh. And the jump from 80 to 90 is a good jump. The jump from 90 to 100 is even better. I have a friend who is 100%, and it's better than what you. I need a super alloy. Only but one. What I might do, since I've got a bunch of those, is put this down. Oh, I don't have 2 waters. Yeah, I got to admit, the day I got out of the Air Force, I literally drove about 45 minutes down the road to the nearest VA hospital and turned right around and signed up. Pretty much the day I turned in my military ID card, I had a VA ID card later that day. I need one more. I can drop that and pick that up and do that. Stunt work is not so grueling anymore. The fighting is more like dancing. I'm used to the big hits. I hardly even feel them anymore. You'd probably be good in a fist fight. I could see how once you got used to it, how it would be. Uh, your body got used to not reacting to being hit or whatever. I could see how that would be. 2 more uranium rods. Let me do that. Let me do that. Somebody needs to get out here and do some housekeeping. Some things just hurt no matter what you do, though. Yeah. I will admit to being a nervous sort, and it the thought of being hit does my mind no good. Now, let me see. Okay, that would almost do if I could just. I think I've got enough. Yep, all I need is uranium. Dang. And I ain't got enough, and I ain't going to have enough, and that's just all there is to it. Well, digger, I got to say, it reminds me of something Bugs Bunny said to the monster while he was doing his nails. I bet you meet the most interesting people. Um, you know, you can't say it's boring, that's for sure. But I felt the same way about IT work. You know, you never knew from one day to the next what you were doing. Um, Everything broke was different. I never had 2 days that were ever the same. Uh-huh. I think I'm going to do a little bit of. I've not led a boring life for sure. Yeah, trust me, I get it. Yeah, that's kind of like deploying. I wasn't excited about deploying, but, you know, I knew after it was all said and done, I could do anything I set my mind to. And now, put that back and go turn all the rest of that into water. And it's raining again. Lovely. Oh, I am having the darndest time. I've been playing too much Minecraft and I don't have the keys in this straight in my head anymore. Let's go eat eggplant. Why? Because it's cheap. And I've got a bunch of that growing. Oh, come on. Here's just an imaginary wall one has to step through. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, okay. I need to load more beans. Do I have fabric? I use that line with everyone I train on high fall. Yeah. Well, that's just like a cop or a fireman. You know, everybody else is running from it and they're running to it. You know, I can't say I was all tore up about putting myself in harm's way, but, you know, when the military says get your ass on the plane, you're going. Guess what? They don't take no for an answer. Alrighty then. Do I actually have more power? I meant to check. Yes, quite a bit more power. The next thing I can do is that 2 osmium, 3 super alloy, and aluminum. Overcoming the survival instincts is one of the hardest parts of the job. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, what? Come on. That's. Now, where am I going to build this thing at? honestly think if I had the room, I'd put it right there, but that's not going to be it. I'd have to move every one of those heaters. Or I could put it right there. See, oh yeah. Heck, that's just the way I wanted it to land too. All right, that's a good thing. I'm wondering, can I even get up there? Do I have, I've got food, oxygen on me. I've got so many of those, I don't know what to do with them. That worked out. Now let me see here. Oh, no, don't need those. That aluminum could come in handy. Take that and drop it off. Oh, come on. Oh, God, that don't even line up halfway right. That's crazy. Well, we're going to go this way then. Nope. And now go back and get some more. Let's see, I haven't messed with one of these in a while. I actually like that. That turned out rather good. I was hopeful to get all the way back there, but we'll take it. And I put a bunch of stuff in here. Okay, I've already, dang. Come on. Click everything like you're supposed to. I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to put a window in. Hi, country lady. How are you? I didn't see anybody else streaming and decided to jump in there because I'd missed 2 days. And it was making me a bit nuts. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm trying to think what has changed since the last time you were here. I think I put this up and put more food tubes in here, so food isn't a problem anymore. And I got this here, and I've upgraded power, and country lady, other than it being an acupuncture day, it's not been a bad day, and that was even good. Um, you know, when you're hurting and you can do something non-narcotic to take away your pain, that's a good thing. I'm going to get one more chunk of iron here. Yeah, I got on here at the spur of a moment, so there ain't nobody here but me. Nobody here but us chickens. So, alright. Alright, I'm pressing the button to get everything of one type with me, and it's not working. Hmm. Hmm. I'm getting ready to have to take a drink. Yes. So a full one will go around those rocks, but it won't go around those two. I don't get that. That makes no sense. Nope, it flat will not. Hmm. Glad you decided to stream. It's a really slow day at work, and this will make the day less boring. Well, I've been going at it for 43 minutes so far, so. Oh, there's Darlene Miller. Hi, Darlene. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. What is that? The whole gang's here. Yay! Do I have enough room to undo all three of those? Nope. I can put two back up, though. Somebody put that on crooked. Thanks, it was me. Oh, that's oxygen level, idiot. You got to get your butt in the house. I'm breathing much easier. Okay. Let's see what other good stuff's going to be coming up. I could make the vehicle station if I wanted to. Lake water collector's coming up at some point. Tier 4 heater is a long way away. Algae generator is T4 drill. Okay. T2 biodome. I really need to invest in that. Ooh. Fertilizer takes algae. Can't do that. So, you're getting the algae generator whether you like it or not. 2 mushrooms. Darlene, as I was saying to everybody else, I've done quite a bit of work that I haven't recorded, that we're not having as big of a food crisis as we were the last time. Hold it. The last time Icy and Joro were with me, we almost didn't have enough food for anything. Magnesium superalloy, eggplant in a water bottle. Magnesium superalloy, eggplant, and a water bottle. Generates biomass paste on the water surface. Okie dokie. I'll take that and let it spit out some algae, and I got sulfur, I got eggplant, I've got water. I don't have, I can't even build that yet, the gas extractor. When is that coming along, I wonder? Tree spreader, slope foundation, machine optimizer. Gas extractor, 100 MPa, and we've got 3.67. Woohoo! Any moment now. Tier 3 heater, 28.5% heat. It would be better to put up a rocket that would multiply heat production than it would be to fool around with one of those. Pressure multiplier, heat multiplier, 3 cobalt, 2 superalloy, and a rocket engine. Okay. Superalloy, 3 cobalt, but let's get 6 just in case. Thought there might have been a rocket engine somewhere nearby, but no. Iridium rod, 2 uranium, and a superalloy. Yeah, it looks like no matter how much I want one, one is going to be it. That's 2 super alloy. Tennessee Education is not doing me. Oh, there was 2 already in there. Well, still my Tennessee Education's not doing me any good. Alrighty then. I do know that there's a ship up on top of this mountain here. I've been watching other people play. And there are other things over here in the ice mountain. And for as much as I've got here, Icy and Joro have really made it much more plausible. I mean, if they hadn't been here working, we wouldn't have been as good, doing as good as we are. And I gotta say, nothing is really moving good. Might have to sit down and work that out. Oh, this is all the logs off of those robots. We need to outrun Central Corp with our autonomous terraforming technology, they said over and over, but the robots just aren't ready. Forced me to send my little babies so far away, but they won't make it even if I create them as best I can. I'll be able to terraform the planet. We just need a little more time. Is there a chance one of them misses me? Obviously, the creators of the robots. And I found out something in the game that there's not gold chest because this planet is not owned by oh good grief, I can't think of the name of it. Sentinel. It's owned by Starform Robotics. There's green Starform chest, not gold chest. And I left stuff in there, and that's okay. And I'm out here in the water, and the algae is not formed yet. Okay. I might. I've got too many of those and one too many of these. Need 3 of those. Water, water, water. And I'm going to go and see if I can get up on top of that mountain. Because what I saw up there looked pretty darn interesting. Yep, there it is. Woohoo! And osmium too, excellent. That's usually a mid to later game mineral. And here I can deconstruct that and turn around and reconstruct it. Free power. Gonna take that too. I don't need the eggplant, but I could use the squash. And it really disturbs me that they've got all these explosives laying out here that you can't pick up and you can't do anything with, but there they are. But if you get them out of a crate, you can. First time I've ever seen a red ship in Planet Crafter. I can't deconstruct those. I don't have a tier 2 deconstructor, but it'll be along at some point. Okay, I've already must have been here. I can't remember coming up here, but I could have. Oh, and there's what to throw down. And I hate to say water is the best thing to throw down if you're looking to throw down something. Just because. And I can put... and then get that. And I'm full. I don't remember coming here before, but I must have. But everything looks full. Oh, there's good bunches of stuff here. All right. It's time to go back. Over the river and through the woods. Hold it, I've got to make a picture. Because I know when we get the tier 2 deconstructor, there's a ship way back in front of the way I'm flying that I can get into, and then there's going to be something else that I'll be able to get into. I can't remember what, though. Let me see. I've got 2 of those. Take that to the equipment and explosives rack. And then I'm going to get 3 of these and go put up another heat rocket. And we're 59 minutes and 20 something seconds into this. Glad I went up there. I wanted to shoot that other rocket off. So, that'll work. That will work. Fly high, fly far. Now, what to get out of here? Nope. And I can go outside and get aluminum. There's that. There's that. Or maybe I already got it. Uh-huh. And I've got to find some place to put all this. Because, buddy, I've got a ton of it. Oh. Go back here and get another bunch. Oh. Did I put everything away? Yes, I did, like a dummy. And that there. Oop, come on. One more iron. That is silicone. Yep. I about doomed myself. All right. Need that too. And I know for a fact that I'm going to need a fusion cell. But I'll take that blueprint. Oh gosh, lots of good stuff. Are you guys still alive or have I bored you to tears? This here turns into some sort of something that you put in a rock crusher. And you can get a lot of different stuff out of it. That is a new mechanic to the game that wasn't in the original. Thank you, country lady. Trust me, I understand about I just want noise going in the background and something else happening. Hi, Icy. I started this impromptu, Icy, or I would have invited you. Just decided to stream because nobody else seemed to be streaming. Icy, it's good to have you. Alright, that there. Icy, I can tell you we don't have a food shortage anymore. And we're almost 60% toward lakes. And vehicle equipment increase blueprint. Okay, I'll take that. I've built new power, and I've got a biolab and a biodome and an algae producer. So it's coming along all right. And I couldn't have got here without you. Just want you to know that. Fabric. Speaking of algae, let's go see how many little pieces of algae we've got. Well, there was one. Is that all? You know, one little piece? Okay, well, we'll take our lumps then. I could make another one of those, I guess, considering it's only tier 1. Let me see, what does that take? Bioplastic nugget, magnesium, and super alloy. Two water bottles. If it's going to be that darn slow, I better throw another one down. Oh, I'm under the water. And there we are. And now we wait. I see. I was telling them that I've been playing too much Minecraft. I've forgotten the keys for Planet Crafter. More than 400 hours in this game, and Minecraft has took over my mind. I was hopeful to be able to see those algae producers, but you don't know. All right. Here, turn that thing off. I wish I could find another bean seed, but I cannot. I see something else I don't know that you know. There it really isn't a gold chest in this game, but there is a green Starform Robotics chest. And there's one right around here on this pillar that is right there. And since Starform Robotics owns the planet, Sentinel Corp is kind of doing them dirty by getting in here terraforming the place. Yep. Biodome T2. Okay, that's what I'm working toward. Fertilizer, bacterial samples, sulfur. Yep. Oh. Yeah, just so everyone knows, I'm an hour and 11 minutes in and probably going to go to an hour and a half and call it a day. Don't forget to hit the like button according to Digger Payne, because Digger's just good like that. Can I build the methane apparatus yet? No, I cannot. I could build the vehicle platform if I wanted to. Yeah, not a lot of pressure. I can build that. 2 super alloy and iridium rod. Thanks, Digger. You're all that in a bag of chips. Now, I've got to figure out just where in the world I'm going to put this. And it's looking like right there might be the best place. Yeah, knock it out. Oh yeah, back off of it there. Super good. Gosh, I don't have the rocket engines. I do not. Just a Digger and a Payne. You got to be what you are, and sometimes if you're a Payne, that might work out to somebody else's favor, because sometimes you need a good swift kick in the backside. And I have to say, I have a friend right now. We don't talk very much. We actually, last time we worked together, argued. And he sat me down one day at lunch and he said, he's a disabled vet like me. He said, you need to get your butt over to the VA and get an upgrade. And I was 40% disabled at the time. Went over there, got him to check me out, and got to 80 pretty quickly. And that caused me to be able to retire early. If it hadn't been for that, I mean, me and this guy don't see eye to eye on everything, but I can't tell you how grateful I am that he kicked me in the ass. And was he a pain in my ass? We were a pain in each other's ass. But he gave me a gift that I can't quantify. You know, he did things for me, even though we had our moments that, you know, I count him as a good friend. And if he came by the house tonight and said, brother, I need something, I'd probably be right there trying to do something for him. See, so being a pain's not a bad thing. No, the last time me and that gentleman worked together, he decided, even though they told us, nobody is the boss, you're all contractors, you know, and he tried to be the boss, and I got in his face and said, no, it ain't going to be that way, and he didn't appreciate it, and we were saying bad words to one another in front of people we shouldn't have been saying them in front of, and it was just one of those things. And we both got sat down and had a talking to, and I admitted that I started it, and you know, I was not being a nice guy, and he caught me on a bad day. I had a migraine, and he pushed, we pushed. I'm responsible for my own actions. I shouldn't have done what I did, but I did, and yeah, it wasn't a good time. And I guess that just means I'm old and cranky. Well, you know, there comes a time. I'm a peace loving human being. I really think getting along is important, and I try my darndest to get along with people. But there comes a time that you got to shake the apple cart and go, this ain't working, and things aren't right, and that is not 100%. Neither is that. Come on, give me my algae, darn it! I need 6 or 7 or 10 pieces. Not ready. Not. But it's 90%. It's a matter for you. Okay, I'll get myself out of here. 80, 89. It's almost ready. Well, yeah. When I was in the military and younger and much more brash, my supervisors sometimes didn't like me because I'd tell them, hey, we don't need to be doing it this way, and you're doing these people a disservice because you're not treating them right. And, buddy, they didn't like me. And it didn't do my performance report any good. And, you know, I wasn't terribly worried about it. Um, there were days I wasn't a good airman. And, you know, come on, come on. I just need 10 more percent. Yay! Yeah. Sometimes people need have a good case of foot versus ass, and foot wins a resounding victory. I mean, you know, I've had, guys I worked with that, if you just don't see eye to eye, heck, the day I left for the Gulf War, there was me and another guy in the shop I was in. We were looking at one another and going, we were looking at each other, telling each other, "You mess with me while we're over there, I'm gonna stomp your ass." Didn't happen, but he also knew that I didn't like him, and we had sense enough to stay the hell away from one another. Uh, and sometimes that's just the way you got to do it. Yeah, that always drives me nuts. You giggle at people I don't care for, so they think I'm crazy. Then I don't have to talk to them. I see crazy? Never. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, what am I trying to do here? No, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't that. I want that. Bacteria samples. Gosh, I need more than 6 algae, I can tell you that. That's 6. That's going to be 12 altogether. I see such a nice, sweet, calm human being. And according to some folks, innocent. It works, yeah. Yeah, stick with what you're good at. I mean, I can honestly say that's one thing the military will do for you. You sometimes have to get along with people that you just don't care anything at all about because they're deploying with you or such. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I see you don't have horns. That's a bunch of hooey. And if you do, they're just itty bittyins. Don't you think for one moment I believe that crap that I'm talking, because I've seen Southern girls mad. It ain't pretty. Let me see. I don't have one of those yet. I might try that. Oh, that'd be too good. Let's see. While I've got all that there, and I'm going to need sulfur. Did I stick that someplace? No, no, no. Well, I thought I had sulfur. If I don't have sulfur, that's going to be bad. Funny part is, if my promotion next year goes through, I'll be your boss. Yeah, oh, yeah, fun times. I had a guy that was on my crew in the military that had just come in, and I was a staff sergeant. I was an E5 at the time, and he kept wanting me to be his supervisor because we were from pretty much the same place. He thought I'd be easy on him. Looked at him one day. I said, "You better thank the Lord I'm not your supervisor." And he got in trouble and went to correctional custody for a night. And he called the first sergeant squalling, going, "Nope, get me out of here. Just put me out." And he got himself put out. And it probably wasn't a good discharge. And, you know, it was probably not good for him. But, yeah, he kept begging. Said, "Come on, be my supervisor." No, I'm not going to be your supervisor. I absolutely have no interest. You know, I can't say we went round and round, but yeah, I got told after I left the shop and went to be an instructor that, yeah, they put him in correctional custody. One night said he wasn't there, but about 15 minutes. And he said, "No, I've had enough." Horns hold up the barbed wired halo. Yeah. Yes, we hope you get that promotion. Not ready. You're not grow. Come on. How is it you're not ready, but that thing says you're 100%? Well, let me get out of there before I suffocate. All right. This thing's going to make me ill-mannered. Come on. Well, that don't make any sense. Yeah. The E5 Mafia is real. Yeah. You not... there's a whole lot more us than there was what was below us or what was above us. I mean, I was an E5 for a long time. I made rank. God, that was December of '89 was when I made staff sergeant, and I separated in February of 2000 as a staff sergeant. And there were days I didn't make friends. But I can say at that point in time in my life, I really wasn't a nice guy. I could be a terrific, just an ass. I look back on that and go, God, you were an ass. You know, if you don't look back on your younger self and go, good grief, you were dumb as a rock. Okay, let's take all that because I've got 2 silicone in here. That's tough. You try to get along and 90% sure if the money's right. That is, yeah, absolutely right. Don't go no place that the money's not right. I settled a lot of times looking for jobs, and I got treated in ways I shouldn't have gotten treated, and I let myself because I didn't want to rock the boat. And you know, yeah, don't let them underpay you. That's for darn sure. And they might act like they're your friend, and yeah, work is not friendly, and uh, you know, if you're having problems at work, HR sometimes ain't the answer. Get you a lawyer. The best thing I can tell you. I could get that if I had the gas extractor, but no, 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 nay, nay, nay. Good grief! I just feel like everything's. I need to do another multiplayer in here and get everything moving because it's all went to stuff. It's not bad, but it could be better, you know. But that's all right too. All right, folks. That's an hour and 27 minutes of your life you'll never get back. Or for me. But I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to leave it right there. And I'm so glad all of you showed up. And, you know, we got to yak back and forth. I have missed 2 days this week. And I really missed it. And that's why when I saw nobody else was streaming, I decided I would get in there and stream. We said our own words. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. All right, folks, I'm leaving to go eat, and I appreciate you all being here. I am probably going to have a stream tomorrow. Could be this, could be something else. Friday's going to be golf, though. Friday noon, be there. It's going to be golf. And hopefully IC and Joro and Amp will all be there. But if not, we'll deal with it. We'll try to get par on a course or something. All right. You guys have a good one. Thanks. It's been fun.